Welcome back, guys. All right, got a project today. I don't know if you can see another how-to video, and this time we're going to do a how-to on changing your tilt and trim motor. I mean, by the looks of it, it looks pretty simple, right? 3 bolts, plug and play, but it's actually pretty difficult. Tools you're going to need: cherry picker, because we're actually going to have to lift the motor up because there's one bolt. Hold on. All right, guys, so like I said, your tilt and trim motor goes right there. You can't really see it. There's the tape right here. It is. You got 1, 2, and in the very far corner there's a 3rd bolt there. Which way does it go? Like this? Just like this, it goes in there. So this back one over here by my pinky, I'm moving, that's the one that's going to be hard to get to. So we're going to tackle it today, and we're going to show you guys how to change it. All right, guys, so first we got to bust these nuts loose right over here. So in order to take the bolt off the transom there, so what size is that right there? That's going to be a 19 millimeter. I believe a 3/4 would work also, but I think we're going with the 19 millimeter. So we're fixing to bust them loose here, and we're going to show you step by step how to do this project. Total. Alright, so all 4 bolts loose, hooked up to the cherry picker. So you just got to make a little bit of room. Hold on. So you just got to make room to get that behind there, right?
No, the whole bracket comes out.
Oh, the whole bracket? So basically you're lifting it up in the air. God dang, you better lift that up, dude. Alright, so got the motor off the transom. So now we can work with it. We have 4 bolts there. We took the nuts off, so now the engine is on a cherry picker, free floating. So now we can start getting to the tilt and trim motor there. Alright, guys, this is the back side of it, and you can see that bolt right there. That's the one that's hard to get to. That's the one we're going to have to change. Alright, so we got a 14 millimeter here. We're going to take this bolt off to release this to bring it out, right?
Yeah, these 2 are separate pieces.
Oh, yeah. This is a separate piece off the actual bracket right here. So 14 millimeter, both ends, release it, pop it out.
I never tightened this one up before?
I guess not. It was just sitting in there. Oh, there's 2 on this side?
Yeah, both sides 2.
Oh, both sides have 2. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and loosen the pressure off your hydraulic. He's going to lift the whole bracket up. Alright, so we released the pressure, the flathead screwdriver right here. Able to lift that bracket all the way back. Well, actually it's lifting the motor up if it was sitting on the transom. We got a bolt right here, it's a little cotter pin type pin right there, and we're going to just slide it out. So that's the next step there. You got it? You shoot off? You lost it? doing right there, Chris?
Trying to.
Pop that hydraulic thing off.
There's 3 of them. Oh, 2 of them.
Alright, so you got another 14mm bolt right here on the bottom. You can see it starting to separate there off your mount, your transom mount. And there's also one on the other side.
Yeah. So 3 on both sides.
3 on both sides. Okay, total of 3 bolts on each side that have to come off. You got 1, 2, and the third one right there. This whole assembly is going to come off right here.
I don't remember this fall front, fall back.
It's got to come back. Alright guys, so we lifted this up. So the mounts have to go up, okay? And then the whole hydraulic and motor assembly just drops down. So this is what we're changing out right here. So just basically wire to wire on this one, pretty simple. Mount your new motor on, and then we're going to put it back, all back together. Hold it. Alright, once it's out, it'll be a little bit easier to work with. What's that right there?
I don't know. I don't like to mess with it.
So you didn't mess with it last time? Alright guys, so on your old one, there's a little gasket rubber ring. Go ahead and take it off your old one. Make sure it's on your new one before you put it back together.
Sometimes it don't come with it.
Yeah, sometimes these parts don't come with it. Alright guys, so it's on. The new motor is mounted on. So now wiring, and he is topping off more hydraulic fluid right there where you release pressure, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this still.
Alright guys, we're doing a little pre-test on it. Oh, it's going down. Ah, dang. You blew a seal? Or you had too much,
No seal. That seal's old.
Alright guys, we're doing another little test to it. The other one ain't going up. Oh, there it is. There it is. So that'll do it. Alright guys, so I didn't record because it takes 2 of us to get this back. Get back on. You want to lift the bracket up so you can slide it in and around, and then it's going to take a second person. You want to get your hydraulic pump, or what is it, your cylinder, to get lined up right to get this pin in. So I should have recorded, but it took 2 of us to do it. It's a booger, man. So once you get it lined up, you can just kind of tap that pin in and get everything secured. So all we're going to do right now is put the 3 bolts back in that go there, put the cotter pins back in the that one pin right there, and we're going to try to get the boat lined back up, or the motor lined back up, and put it back on the transom. So what we're doing next is the next step there. And since we put this bigger motor in, it didn't come with the gasket. We used the older one, and it didn't bust, but I didn't think it just kind of shot some hydraulic fluid. We might have put too much in there, so we took a little bit out and put another gasket on it, and it works better. All right, so when putting this, assembling everything back together, go ahead. You got 1, 2, 3 bolts, both sides. Your long one goes in the middle, 2 short ones go on each end. Go ahead and get them started. Have your partner help you line them up. You know, get a screwdriver if you have to kind of move it left and right or whatever you got to do to get them started, lined up, couple of threads in, then go ahead and cinch them down, torque them down. Sorry guys, we're getting ready to line everything up, put the motor back on the transom. But as you can see, you got 4 holes there. So when we took them out, we cleaned the back real good, and then we put some silicone in each hole to keep it sealed. You want to try to keep water out as much as possible. So that's what we did, put a little bit of silicone in those holes, and we're fixing to line everything up, put the bolts through, mount the motor back on, and bam, wire it up, and we're good to go. All right guys, didn't show the part of putting that back on, but pretty simple. Takes 2, line it up, get your boats in, get them started, then slowly cinch them down. If you got an impact, 1/2 inch with the 1/2 inch drive, it's a lot easier, guys. You have one guy inside the boat and just hit it with the impact, take it off. So all right, fixing to take the cherry picker off. All right guys, hope this video is informative. Y'all learned a little bit. It's kind of hard working on these old engines or these old motors, but hey, got it working. Man, look at that. It goes up like a Cadillac, man. Cadillacing back here. Look at that. Heck yeah. Well, there it is. That's how you fix a tilt and trim, or change out your tilt and trim motor on an Evinrude 115, probably early 90s model. So give me a thumbs up, like. We'll catch you on the next one. Here we are at the lake, fixing to test out the tilt and trim. Stupid.